like to welcome you to our first annual Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition. We are very excited to have 10 teams participating today in our Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition. This is the first local competition that Valdosta City Schools has hosted. If you will look on the back of your program, you will see the dates for the regional competition, which is next Saturday. Winners of the regional competition will go on to the divisional and then also to the state once if they win division. So I wanted to go ahead and point out those dates to you because we know that we're going to have teams that are participating at all levels, so we're very excited. If everyone will stand for the pledge. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. At this time, we will have the parade of schools. And as each school's name is called and comes into the auditorium, I would like for your school members, your team members, your parents, your staff that are here to celebrate with your school to please stand, and we will honor those students. First, we will have S.L Lomax Elementary School, and their team coach is Linda Sermons. Elementary School, and their team coach is LaShonda Best. Salis Mahone Elementary School, team coach Michelle Buford. S.L Mason Elementary School, team coach Donna Campa. W.G. Nunn Elementary School, team coach Charlene Rickman. J.L. Newbern Middle School, team coach Paige Berry. Valdosta Middle School, team coach Nadine Whitfield. Valdosta Early College Academy, team coach Jessie LaFiles. Valdosta High School, Ebony Bennett, team coach. In Pineville Learning Center, team coach Janae Wales. At this time, I'd like to share with you a brief history of the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl. Several years ago, Miss Helen Ruffin, a very dynamic and innovative person, was the Library Media Specialist at Sky Haven Elementary School in DeKalb County, Georgia. In 1985, she served on the selection committee for the Georgia Children's Book Award program. This literature program began in the Department of Language Education at the University of Georgia's College of Education in 1968. The purpose of the program is to foster a love of reading in the children of Georgia and to introduce them to books of literary excellence. It was Miss Ruffin's participation in the Georgia Children's Book Award program that inspired her to use the nominee books to encourage her students to read. Each year, teachers and media specialists around the state of Georgia select a final list of 20 nominees for the prestigious award. These book selections become the reading list for the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl. Ms. Ruffin created a unique reading competition almost 15 years ago in game format using the award nominees as the reading list. She called it the Reading Bowl. Her vision was to have teams comprised of students from different schools compete to test their knowledge of the selected books. She shared this vision with her colleagues. They embraced her ideas and pressed forward by organizing reading bowls across their schools and districts. Today, the Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl is open to students in grades 4 through 12 across the state of Georgia. The DeKalb County School System's Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl has been a leader in this endeavor. They have hosted both the local and state competitions for the past 15 years. Valdosta City Schools has participated in the regional competition at Valdosta State University within the last few years, primarily at the middle and high levels. Ms. Joanne Jones, former media specialist at J.L. Newbern and Valdosta Middle, was the first person to encourage participation in the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl in our district. Last school year, Ms. Michelle Buford, media specialist at Salis Mahone, entered the first elementary team in the regional competition. It was her enthusiasm and dedication to this exciting event for students that compelled every school in Valdosta City Schools to start the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl team during the current school year. So a huge thanks to Ms. Buford. So today marks the first annual Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition. The top 2 winners from today's competition at the elementary and middle level, along with our 2 high school teams, Valdosta High School and Pineville Learning Center, will compete in the regional Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl next Saturday at Valdosta State University. Best of luck to each of the teams competing today. I am deeply grateful for your commitment and passion for fostering a love and joy of books and reading in our students. Thank you. At this time, it's important to share the games of the rule, or excuse me, the game format and the reading of the rules. And so you will find that the rules are in your program, but I also want to go over those rules just in case anyone may have questions. Each school will participate in at least 2 rounds with each team. Each round will consist of 10 questions. Bye rounds are necessary when there are not an equal number of teams competing and aren't equal to a break. Alternates may be substituted between rounds, and teams will receive 10 points for each correct answer. There will be no penalties for wrong answers. There will be up to 5 members on a team and up to 5 alternates. A school may have no more than 1 team. The rules of the game, and students, this is where you really want to pay attention and listen to the rules, as well as our coaches. Students may hold the buzzer. When the student buzzes in, the console judge must acknowledge the student by color and number. An example would be red 2. If a student who is not acknowledged answers the question, that team's response is not recorded and the question is repeated for the opposing team. So please make sure you listen for the console judge to acknowledge you before you respond. The answer must be given within 10 seconds by the student who buzzed in. Conferring is not allowed. If the answer is correct, the moderator acknowledges that it is correct and the scorekeeper posts the score. If the answer is incorrect, the question will be repeated for the other team, which must then answer within 10 seconds after buzzing in. If neither team buzzes in, the moderator will answer the question and proceed to the next question. No score will be tallied for that question. If a contestant buzzes in before the completion of a question, the moderator stops reading, and after being recognized, the contestant must answer immediately. If an incorrect answer is given, the moderator reads the entire question for the opposing team, which has an opportunity to answer the question within 10 seconds. At no time during the actual round may the team consult with the coach, with one another, or have a timeout. Any concern about an answer to a question must be addressed by one of the 5 currently competing students to the coach before the next question is asked. The student will get the attention of the coach by raising their hand. The student will quietly tell the coach their concern. The coach will determine if the concern needs to be addressed as a challenge. If a challenge goes forward, the moderator may make a decision based on the answers they have, or the moderator may confer with the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl committee members if needed. Once a decision has been made about the question by the moderator, their decision is final. Coaches, stay with your team. A coach's chair will be provided directly behind your team. Use your discretion when allowing a student challenge. You are to direct any challenges and ask any questions, not a team member, a parent, or other visitor. If there are any questions, you can see me after the opening ceremony and I can address those, or you can also check with the moderator in each of the rooms. Hopefully each of you picked up a program when you came in and a round schedule. At this time, we will be dismissing to begin the rounds for the Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition. If you will refer to your round schedule, you'll notice that all of those rooms are scheduled to be, or all of the rounds are scheduled to be in 4 different classrooms. The classrooms, when you leave the auditorium, you will take an immediate right. We have Valdosta High School students to direct you. If you're not familiar with the campus, you will leave out the doors on the immediate right, and you will walk about 75 feet to the end of the 9th grade academy, and there will be people there to direct you to right inside the classrooms, or right inside the hallway. The 4 classrooms, 2 are on the right side of the hall and 2 are on the left side of the hallway. There are restrooms in here in this facility. The men's restroom is on my right, and the women's is on my left. And there are also restrooms in the 9th grade academy hall. If you walk past the classrooms, you'll find restrooms on the right side of the hallway. So if there are no further questions, please, teams, stay together. If you are here as a parent, volunteer, or a staff member from your school, we would like all teams to stay together. Please know that there will be limited seating in the classrooms. We have tried to accompany for as many volunteers and parents to sit in the classrooms. First priority is obviously to our parents. We want our parents to be able to see their students competing in this great event. So we may have to have other staff members in standing room only within the classroom. Please be aware that no one is allowed to sit in front of the actual the bowl part of the event, where the students, the moderator, the console judge, and the scorekeeper will be seated. So all of the participants, or all of the people that are watching the bowl, must be seated behind. So we will try to accommodate for as many people as we can, but understand that we will have limited seating capacity in the classrooms. Thank you so much, and good luck, boys and girls. If you'll take your seats. Thank you so much for the energy and the excitement that's in this auditorium as we have been participating in the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl. Have you had fun? Awesome. That's what it's all about. It's about you having fun, and it's wonderful that we're able to come out and celebrate such a great academic event in our district. So thank you all for being part of this special event. We had someone that came in that was not here this morning during our opening ceremony, and I just wanted her to stand up and let us recognize her. Miss Joanne Jones. Many of you may remember I mentioned her. And we could really probably refer to Miss Jones as the matriarch of Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl in our district. So thank you so much for coming out. She said that whenever she pulled into the parking lot today, that it was like a dream come true. She never imagined that there would be so many people celebrating the love of reading and books in Valdosta City Schools. So thank you, Ms. Jones, for your vision. Thank you. Also, I wanted to recognize some other special guests that we have in the audience. We have several of our principals here. So if you are a principal with Valdosta City Schools, please stand. I think I know all the ones that are here, but I wanted to make sure I got them all. Keep standing, who you are. We have Pam King in the back, if you'll give everyone a wave. At Lomax Elementary. We have Kim Miller. She is the roaring principal at our new Pineville Elementary School. We have Mr. Glover at Salisbury. Last but never least, we have Mr. Davis at S.L Mason. Thank you so much for coming out to support this great event. At this time, as part of the closing ceremony, we want to do a presentation for each of our schools. So either the team coach or one of the team members is free to come up, and we have a special gift for each of you. We have bookmarks for all of your team participants. We also have for all of the many volunteers at the school level that have helped to make Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl a reality in our district, and at the school level, we have a certificate for you and a certificate also for all of the students. But if just one member from each of the schools will come up as I call your name or call the school name, you can make that decision as a school if you want it to be the coach or a student. But first we will recognize S.L Lomax. Their team coach is Linda Coleman. Next, we have Pineville Elementary School with Shonda Bell. Next, we have Salis Mahone Elementary School. Their team coach is Michelle Buford. But Beth Ann Horton is accepting on Miss Buford's behalf. S.L Mason, team coach is Donna Campa. WG9 Elementary, we have Charlene Rickman, team coach. And Alyssa Hawkins is accepting on behalf of their team. Team coach. Next we have Valdosta Middle School. Nadine Whitfield is their team coach. And Katie Lancaster is accepting on behalf of Valdosta Middle School. Next we have Valdosta Early College Academy, and their team coach is Stephanie Fox. Becca has a special team, and I do want to recognize their team as well. They really have a co-team relationship with Valdosta State University. I'd like to recognize Dr. Riefel and Dr. Dassinger. Both of these wonderful ladies have given their time over the years to help support the Valdosta Early College Academy. And Jamal Council, he accepted on behalf of Valdosta Early College Academy. Next we have Valdosta High School. Ebony Bennett is their team coach. And Whitney Cruz is accepted on behalf of Valdosta High School. Next is Pineville Elementary School, and we have Janae Wells as the team coach. I'm sorry, Pineville Learning Center. Okay, at this time, we are what you're all waiting for is the announcement of the winners. As you know, our high school will automatically go to the regional bowl because we only have 2 schools, and every district can send up to 2 teams per level, elementary, middle, and high. So we are excited that Valdosta High School will be competing next Saturday at the regional bowl. do will be our elementary schools. For our elementary schools, it was a tough competition. All 5 schools competed, but only 2 can go on to the regional competition next Saturday. And our runner-up for the 2014 first annual Valdosta City Schools Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl is S.L Lomax Elementary. And please make sure your team stays for pictures afterwards too. Thank you, Ms. Sermons, for accepting the trophy on behalf of S.L Lomax. And the winner of the 2014 first annual Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition is S.L Mason Elemtary. From S.L Lomax and from S.L Mason, next Saturday you will be participating in the regional bowl at Valdosta State University. So parents, teachers, administrators, please continue to support your team as they compete next year in our regional event. Now for the middle school awards, we have as our runner-up, Valdosta Early College Academy. The 2014 first annual Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition for the middle school level is Valdosta Middle School. Today's event, one of the things that I wanted to let you know that this is our first annual competition, as I've mentioned many times. So this is the first of many. Next year, mark your calendars, the last weekend in January, we will have our second annual Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl competition. Our trophies will become traveling trophies. And so as schools will vie to get the winner and the runner-up trophy each year. And next year, we will start with an award plaque that lists each school that wins our local bowl for the years to come, that we continue to do this great competition for our kids. We can only send 2 schools to the regional competition. I wish we could send all of our schools, but we appreciate everyone's effort and the work that has gone into making this such a success. It takes everyone. This event takes lots of volunteers at the school level. It takes lots of volunteers across our entire district. I'm not sure if Karen Carson-Cook is in the audience. Is she? Are any of her students that have volunteered today? We have students doing service learning hours. Please stand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These students have been wonderful. Thank you for participating and helping us. We couldn't have done it without you. They were here yesterday helping set up, and they were here this morning, and they will continue throughout the day and this afternoon as we tear down the rooms and get everything back to normal. So again, remember the purpose of Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl. It is to foster a love of reading and the joy of books. I hope that your students and you as parents and teachers have really seen the excitement and the enthusiasm that can happen when kids fall in love with reading. And so I appreciate your commitment to this great project, and we look forward to doing this next year. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.